That was fucking racist. Welcome back to Read 'em and Weeb.
Yeah, I can't believe you said that.
Get out. Boo you. Sorry guys, my grandma just left. Welcome back to Read 'em and Weeb. My name is Davie. This is my friend Esau. We're going to read some manga and we're going to talk about it. So today we're reading Volume 2 of Pokemon Adventures from Gen 1.
I think it's all called Pokemon Adventures.
Cool. Yeah, dude. I wonder if you would know, you read it. When they do like the next gen, is it still just in the volume numbers, or does it start again from volume 1?
That's a great question. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I did not read them physically yet.
So we're doing volume 2. Volume 1 was very bulky. This is no exception.
It's also like actually physically bigger than volume 1.
Is it?
Yes.
One felt way more, felt like I had way more. This is where I feel like Pokemon gets like pretty good.
They're in their stride.
Yeah.
They're walking their walk. They're no longer stumbling.
Yeah, one had like growing pains, but this one's like pretty good.
It's also where we meet one of my favorite characters because of how fun they are. All the characters with colored names are very fun.
Yeah, I love all these people of color.
What's your favorite?
Green.
Why? Elaborate.
Green.
Because we just met her.
Yeah. And she's very like tricky.
She's a scam artist.
Yeah.
And a thief.
She runs into Red and she cons him because Red's not very smart.
Oh, by the way, Ivysaur. Anyway,
oh, yeah.
continue.
Ivysaur. Sorry. Pay some respects.
Well, it's like the second thing that pops up.
Yeah. Red is not very smart. He's
also very naive.
Continuity change. He's very naive. Green scams him into buying some like Pokemon accessories.
A fuck ton of Pokemon accessories.
A lot of Pokemon
useless ones, not like in the game.
Yeah, not helpful. Like he gives Pikachu battle armor. Pretty cute.
Yeah. Pikachu is like way cuter in this than he is in the anime.
Oh, for sure. Fat Pikachu was fun. He's fat. He's fat. He's fat as fuck. I love fat Pikachu.
He's like way more squished, and it's perfect. I think
What's that pose he's doing? Is he jumping?
Yeah, he's Mario jumping.
He looks so weird.
He's Mario jumping.
I love him. All these Pokemon look so cute. It's really funny coming to this part of the manga with Green, with just such a quick tone shift from Lavender Town.
Yeah.
We also like Red is talking to Professor Oak, and Oak's like, yeah, so there was
someone stole the last starter.
Yeah, it got
way
stolen
long ago.
Yeah, so Squirtle's out there, but we found War Turtle.
Yeah, immediately. Green has him.
I don't know if that's the stolen Squirtle, but
he says so.
It's the stolen Squirtle.
It's heavily implied. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's a different one. Confirmed.
Yeah, it's a different one. So the colored names really come full loop.
Yeah. Where Green obviously gets the green Wartortle.
Yeah.
Shiny.
And
not green, but shiny.
Red gets his signature Bulbasaur, and Blue gets the Charmander.
Charmander.
Hmm?
Charmander.
So it's all three of them are here.
Yeah.
She's a lot of fun.
That being said, a whole lot of like this actually like the most that they go into depth with a single arc. This whole thing is about Green and her interaction with Red.
Yeah, which I guess she's playing catch up in a way.
Yeah.
Because it's like chapter 17.
Yeah.
They're starting to like add her in.
Don't say chapter numbers at me. 17? You're fucking with me, right?
They're bulky as shit, dude.
Yeah, but like, wow, these don't have chapter. No, it's 15. 15, 16, 17. Jesus Christ. Chapters are short.
Yeah. Bulky as shit. So she has to play catch up 14 chapters worth. And this is a good way to do it.
Honestly.
So we have a run-in with Team Rocket that they need to team up. She's not only a con artist, she's a really good thief.
Well, they didn't team him up because of that. He was trying to get his badges back.
Yeah,
she stole his badges after his money.
He flexed his badges on her. and she stole them.
And then she flexes them as earrings. Kind of sick.
Yeah, she flexes them as earrings to Team Rocket, which is really funny. So Team Rocket, Red overhears that Team Rocket's looking for Green too after he robs him, and so Red knocks out a Team Rocket member, takes his swag. I really like the fit on him.
It's a pretty cool fit.
It's a cool fit on Red. Takes his drip.
Start of chapter 16 if you're following along.
Yeah. And he sees Mewtwo.
Oh yeah, the like bare bones of Mewtwo. It's so weird to see him in this form.
Yeah. Because in lore, that is what happened.
Yeah. Except he was completed immediately in the movies.
Yeah.
So weird.
So critics didn't like that movie. I fucking love that movie.
That movie makes me cry.
It's fucking good, dude. I love that movie. I mean, to
would
be
watch
fair,
it
I
again.
only remember the last part of it, so maybe it wasn't.
Bro, when Pikachu's like electrocuting that stone body. Why did he turn to stone? Anyway, questions for later.
When him and that other Pikachu are just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Anyway, it turns out Green stole the Mew disc. The disc that says Mew on it.
Yeah, all the info that was
The
on
floppy.
a floppy disk. That dates this shit heavy.
This is old. Anyway, they've caught up to her. There's a bunch of like tough ass Pokemon. Hitmonlee, Machamp, fucking Tauros. The Tauros is fine. Anyway, they kick her Ivysaur's ass because it's 3v1. And then she shows that she has a lot of like interesting Pokemon. She has a Jigglypuff, she has a Ditto, she has a Ivysaur. Those are kind of her main.
She has a Wartortle.
Fuck. There's too many names.
Red has an Ivysaur.
You sure? But she's green.
Yeah, 3 very diverse Pokemon.
Yeah.
Where'd you get these? You steal all of them?
Probably. That being said, Ditto and takes a hit from a Tauros and falls off a fucking cliff. And immediately the Tauros climbs back up. Which I didn't realize until right now because it's like one panel of it climbing back up.
That is one critique I will say about this manga is that even in short stretches of time,
Yeah.
the jumps are so quick.
Yeah, if you have to look at every panel to be like, what is happening?
Mhm.
There is no like, oh, this is a fight scene. There's kind of like some paneling for room.
Yeah.
Everything is like something is different.
A lot of gaps to fill.
Also, she strips him immediately into his normal fit.
Oh yeah, he was wearing it under, even the hat.
Yeah, even the hat is what I was going to say as well.
This whole arc is fun, and we get to see Mew. Jigglypuff's cute as shit, though. Also big as fuck.
Yeah. Well, it inflates itself
It's the
to
balloon
fly.
Pokemon. Yeah. We see, a little bit more of what Mew can do. Mew comes in and saves Red and Green because they're helping the Mew.
Yeah.
And so we see it a little more in action, and the Mew is like, now that we see Mew and Mewtwo, we know, or at least I'm coming to the conclusions that the end of this arc is going to be heavily around them, similar to what, was in the game or the movies. I'm kind of excited to see Mewtwo get finished, because Mewtwo has always been fucking sick.
He is. They are.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Anyway. Then there's this like weird little arc where after they deal with the Mew stuff, Green gives back the badges. And then there's like a weird mini arc where Red and Blue switch Pokemon by accident.
Yeah, I like that part.
It's very character
Yeah.
development-y that you show the different styles and how Red is completely incompetent in training, but he's very good at building bonds.
Mm-hmm.
But Blue, while he isn't a tyrant, he's very good at training his Pokemon.
Yeah. I like that they're pretty loyal. Like when Red pulls up the Pokemon are like, I'm not helping you. What the fuck? Where my trainer at?
Yeah. Also, for some reason, they show, probably for later, then I just don't remember, they show Blue buying a Porygon.
Yeah. I think that was right before this.
Yes, that's why he has all his Pokeballs thrown around.
Yeah. So he bought a Porygon, which is the first time we like see someone just buying a Pokemon. No, I guess he won it, right? That's what he said.
He bought it with tokens.
With his wacky points.
Yeah.
Poke points.
With his money here and through illegal gambling. Illegal gambling? We don't know the laws here.
Yeah, we don't know. But it was interesting because it shows that like he has his like kind of hurdles.
Yeah.
He gets this new Pokemon. It's not adapting to him right away. Whereas we see, Blue's Pokemon come around to like, working with Red. He gets back his Pokemon and they're all very like they're used to like loving affirmation now. And they're all like, cuddling up next to him. Even the Porygon.
Also, he evolved the Machoke into a Machamp.
Yeah.
But that being said, it's probably because it's a trade Pokemon evolution. Neither of them knew that, but that's what happened.
It's an astute observation.
Thank you. You didn't know that? You didn't notice?
I didn't remember, actually.
Well, I just have it opened. That's why that's why I said I needed to bring this so I wouldn't forget the things I wanted to bring up. Yeah. Anyways, that kind of resolves that. Like it's like a little unnecessary in terms of story, very necessary in terms of character development. That being said, we see, I think her name is Erica.
This is where I think the second volume, the manga in general, really picks up for me.
So the second, the next gym leader, technically the fourth one he's fought, the second one the third one he's getting a badge from, presumably.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I won't fight you unless you catch a Pokemon that I list. And she's like, an Eevee. By the way, the whole town worships her for no reason.
As would I.
Yeah. So he goes to catch an Eevee, but this Eevee is really weird. So as we all know, and I'm sure all of you know, right? Eevee can evolve into multiple forms. In this gen, it would be Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon. And that being said, this one is a little weird because it can actually freely move through those forms and its normal base form. We find out...
Like Goku.
Yeah, when Goku turned into a Vaporeon to have sex.
Oh, is that the meme Pokemon?
Yeah. Did you know in terms of human compatibility?
We don't have to.
Yeah, I don't remember the rest. Show it on the screen for like a frame. The whole thing.
Like the Vaporeon fucking or the post?
The post of them fucking. Anyway.
Do you think that was made in earnest?
I don't know.
Because it feels like a shit post. But I know people better than that.
Too in depth.
It's too in depth.
But people will go really far for a good joke.
Yeah.
Anyway, we found out it's a Team Rocket experiment that got away, and then we find out that what's her name?
Erica.
Erica has the Team Rocket fucking experiment list on how it works. So they're like, "Oh, clearly you work for Team Rocket." She's like, "Yeah, I do." So he works, they fight, obviously. And
Red kills her.
Yeah, Red kills her. Sorry, this part was like a little confusing to me.
Oh yeah, these pages were a little tough.
Apparently while it was on apparently it was dying, so on and so forth. And then Pikachu uses Substitute to make an astral body to fight someone.
To which I didn't know Pikachu knew that.
I didn't know Pikachu could do that. Didn't know it would physically attack them. Didn't do anything. Did not do anything. At all.
This is the bit that we were talking about like in Dragon Ball where it's like, you fell for it. She did?
Anyway, I lied. It does do something. Pikachu escapes while they're distracted and goes to protect the Pokeball, but Pikachu's already weak. He's literally at 1 HP right now.
Pikachu's so fucking cute.
He's adorable.
Look at that picture of him in her arms.
That is so... He said so much more, like...
You put that in color, that's going to be my Discord fucking icon.
Just color it, stupid.
You're right, I'll color it myself.
Yeah. Crayon on the manga.
Not even digitally.
Anyway, for some reason they just have that as a sound cue.
Gape.
Yeah, I was like, all right, yeah, they're gaping all right.
Pause.
Anyway, so it turns out Erica's not actually working for Team Rocket. She rescued the Eevee from Team Rocket. And she's like, I think it would be better for Eevee to go with you because you're clearly a trainer with heart. So she gives him a badge.
Why are you giving me a chore?
That being said, now he has this really fucking cool Eevee.
That can change on command.
Yeah, to Vaporeon. And that's what matters. Anyway, fast forward once again. And he's in the Safari Zone. This is my least favorite part about this one.
Really?
Yeah, it was okay. like in terms of story, but I felt like it was a little weird.
Like, it didn't stand out to me to be anything different, really.
Yeah, but what's the lore? Anyway, so the Safari Zone. Red's a little bit of a shitter here. He sneaks a Pokeball in and tries to catch some Nidokings. Misses and catches a Nidoqueen. Just evolve that Nidorino you had, dumb fuck. Catches a Nidoqueen. The Nidokings are like, yo, what the fuck? You took our prize. Fights some Victory Bell. It's all like, it shows that Red is actually a pretty good Pokemon catcher. And he can be pretty ingenuitive when he needs to be. And that's kind of solidified in the next chapter as well. Where he finally meets some guy. Whoops, not that page. Some guy. I don't know who he is. I think his name is Giovanni. So just some guy.
Yeah. It's twin Giuseppe. So
yeah. So this is, I think he's back at Viridian Forest for whatever, or Viridian City.
He kind of goes back and forth.
Yeah, because he's not trying to progress the game. He's just living.
Which also, you kind of do that in Pokemon anyway.
Well, not really in this one.
In first gen, I felt like you did.
Well, you only went back to like Viridian.
True.
Specifically, because it's the last gym and it's where the Elite Four is.
He's been traveling for days. He doesn't know fly yet.
That's true. But this, for some reason, they show him as really incompetent right here.
Him or Red?
Red.
Yeah.
He's kind of just like a dork, but I think it's to like, he's just in a bad, unlucky situation where like a lot of his Pokemon are low health.
Yeah.
So he's just doing like the best he can with what he can.
You think he'd carry potions on him?
Those probably aren't a thing. Or they're probably crazy expensive.
Maybe.
That being said, he gets some old amber. He like encases some Magmar in like sand.
Yeah.
And then he leaves. He's like, oh, they can't move. They're fine. And then they break out, attack Giovanni, and Giovanni kills them.
Which is like, ooh. But like, Red did that too.
Red did the exact same thing with that Graveler.
Yeah, he killed that Graveler.
Identical even.
Yeah. And Giovanni's like, I guess he's not so strong after all.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about him. I'm Giovanni.
Anyway, he goes to the island. Obviously, Team Rocket's there, and you know, Articuno.
My favorite naming of Pokemon.
Yeah, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres.
I felt represented.
Same.
What's your favorite of the three?
Articuno.
That is correct.
I'm aware.
that is the choice.
That being said, obviously because Articuno's here, Team Rocket's here because it's legendary. It's encased in ice. I think it encased itself in ice for funsies. And then they eventually free it. And while Team Rocket's busy chasing it, Gyarados was having PTSD after seeing Team Rocket and is fighting this giant Muck. So they're like, you have to help Muck. None of his Pokemon like Gyarados because he's scary.
Well, the last time they saw it, it was trying to kill them.
Yeah, it's also scary.
I was like, well, that's any Pokemon. I feel like they should get used to it by now.
Yeah, that's fair. That being said, they while they're fighting, this Muck is actually kicking their ass.
Yeah, this is the strongest Muck I've ever seen.
And then Articuno's like, what if I just killed that Muck? While he's fighting off Team Rocket, he's like, I'm gonna fucking snipe that Muck from way over here. Free XP.
Fucking, yeah. The fucking Fortnite, when you're like, when you play as a sniper and you see people fighting, and you're like, I'll just jump in.
Yeah. What if I jumped in from way over here?
I'm across the map, but I'll throw my
I'm in a
2 cents
different game, but what if I jumped in?
I'm playing Pokemon, but I'm still gonna snipe you from across the map.
Yeah. That being said, I think there are like 3 islands they're going to. Next is, of course, Moltres. Because, it goes Articuno, Moltres. Obviously.
Yeah.
This is where we meet Blaine, who is an ex-Team Rocket member. And
a scientist.
Yeah. Apparently they already have Moltres.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, the Team Rocket already has Moltres. They're just trying to kill Blaine or something. And the amber that he got from Giovanni apparently has just enough Pokemon DNA to make a Aerodactyl. Which is weird because I could have sworn Red said there was a bug in it.
Yeah, Aerodactyl, the bug Pokemon.
Yeah. That being said, Aerodactyl is enough to give him good enough aerial combat to fly and take on this Moltres, taking out one of its flame wings and forcing the Team Rocket to retreat.
Yep, and that's everything that happened in volume 2.
Yeah.
So I guess now we can just
Talk.
give our thoughts.
Yeah, I really like how fast this is going.
For better and worse, I think it's fun.
What's your worst?
It's hard to keep up with at times. And not from like story beats, it's just like panels are hard to keep up with.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes I'm like, what do you mean? Why is this a problem? What?
I was like no, the first time it really hit me was when they switched Pokemon, or Red and Blue.
Yeah.
And I was like, they did?
Yeah, I was like, I thought that was just all. Why did Red pick up Blue's Pokemon?
Yeah.
How did Blue get Red's Pokemon? I didn't realize they bumped into each other physically.
Yeah, because they don't show that. They just show them picking up Pokemon, and they could easily be them picking up their own.
Which is what I thought, genuinely.
So I had to flip back and be like, what the fuck? When did they switch? It's just the major thing is just like pacing in the panels is a bit weird. They're also just not... One thing I do appreciate is that the panels always have a lot going on in them. Like backgrounds and like whether it's just like a grass field, you know.
Yeah.
There's like attention to the backgrounds. The panel work is just kind of okay, you know. It looks like Pokemon without being in the Pokemon style, which is another thing that I appreciate.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good panel work, just not great panel pacing.
I feel like they could have done a lot better with it, but I do really like it.
Yeah.
Considering, by the way, this is also very old. Like, it's a very old manga.
Yeah. I mean, once you like are reading it and you get into like the flow, it becomes less jarring. But I mean, for what it's worth, this was a lot of fun. I mean, I only see it getting better. So far, it's just not been getting better from the first 2 volumes. I'm really glad that we decided to do 1 volume per episode because it is a lot per volume. The pacing is just a lot. And so if you're reading this in one sitting like we are, like reading 1 volume in a sitting, it's a long time to get through at times.
It's a lot to mentally process as well. You're going to be mentally, your CPU bottlenecked right there.
Yeah. I felt like I was constantly like putting the book down and taking a break because it was just a lot.
I wasn't, because I didn't have time for that.
When did you read it?
Last night. After you said we should read 1 volume per episode, I went, of course.
It's like 10 at night.
Yeah. But it takes me like 30 minutes to read 2 volumes.
That's crazy because these were dense.
Yeah. And that was before I knew we were reading 4, or before I knew we were reading 2 of them. I still thought we were reading 4 when I did that.
I mean, it's good. I mean, we'll only see if our complaints get rectified in the later volumes.
I don't have any complaints. I love this.
My only major one was just the pacing. But characters look distinct. The Pokemon are really cute. It's fun. It's its own thing, and it's just, as a Pokemon fan, it's just really fun to keep up with.
I feel like the goofy to serious levels are very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the tone shifts are done pretty well because it's serious, but it's nothing like too crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
They're not immediately, the character themselves aren't immediately going into something and changing personalities. There's like a gap in between them, even if we don't see it.
Yeah, I can't wait till we see the crazy like Bulbasaur dying in Red's arms and it changes him as a character. You know, because Bulbasaur's not even around anymore. He's Ivysaur now.
Yeah, he did that already.
Yeah.
When winter hits, he's gonna wilt.
There's that one episode of Pokemon where Charmander was in the rain. He's like, Charmander, Char.
Isn't that like episode 4?
Was it 4? No. I was like, that shit. It's like the middle of it.
He didn't end up getting every starter. I like that.
Did he? He did, right?
Yes, that's what I said.
I was trying to remember when though.
Squirtle Squad. Stubborn,
oh yeah, I fucking love the Squirtle Squad.
Stubborn Ivysaur at the Pokemon daycare nursery. Whatever.
And then Gary's Charmander?
No, you just said the one in the rain, stupid.
Wasn't that Gary's?
No, that was just some dickhead.
Oh,
why Ayana? That's how the guy sounded.
That's how Gary sounds.
No.
Who are you, Ash? Fuck you, Ash.
Smell you later.
Man, Gary's such a dick.
Man, Gary's such a dick. I can't do an Ash.
Ash, it's like raspy, and it's like very like.
The only time I can imagine Ash's voice is that fucking ProZD video that he did with the voice actress. She's like, come on, Sungwon, let's go catch some Pokemon. And she's like, is this part of the video? He's like, yeah. And he just plays it on the whatchamacallit. Of course, Ash, my best friend. It's a great video. It's like, I think if Pokemon was like the games, the guy just keeps healing up his Pokemon.
I wish I could do a fucking Ash impression.
I mean, you probably could if you worked on it.
Yeah. My range is there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Goku would be a cool one. Kid Goku, not regular Goku.
I did one Kid Goku really well when I was hanging out with some friends. Specifically, Kid Goku and GT Goku have the same voice actors, right?
Yeah.
It was GT Goku. I did the why does everything look bigger when he gets wished into a child by accident?
Why does everything look bigger? It's hard. I can't do it.
I did it by accident because I had just like watched one episode and everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
I do too much rasp with my Goku.
Yeah, you do too much rasp.
It's almost like Krillin.
Anytime anyone needs a rasp, you do way too much rasp.
Way too much rasp. I can do the Quee pretty well now. I'm Quee.
No, that's like modern. That's like regular
modern Quee.
Yeah, no one cares about that Quee. We like a bridged Quee here.
Oh, he's like his range is like right here. And
sorry, I gotta stand up and do some exercise.
Well, hey, Vegeta.
Well.
well. Look who we have here.
Anyway, this has been Reading and Weeb. I hope you guys are keeping up with the Pokemon Adventures.
Oh, we're already done?
Yeah, it's the end of the fucking volume.
Yeah, I guess that's all we have to cover.
Yeah, where Professor Oak is being possessed by a fucking... Oh, no, he's being impersonated by a fucking Kadabra.
He's held captive now.
Yeah, the god's ass.
They got him. Fucking Professor Oak. If only we had Brock.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're actually blue and red are about to team up. And probably green, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and they're going to kill Giovanni.
Yeah.
Hang him up like Jesus Christ.
I can't wait.
Yeah, what if they did that?
That'd be pretty sick.
Fucking Chihiro'd him. Dude!
Him? I thought Giovanni was a girl.
It's a double entendre.
Yeah. Not what that means, but yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching Read 'em and Weeb.
I hope you guys keep up with Pokemon Adventures yourselves. This is a really fun manga, and we did skip over a lot of things. I did go pretty in detail just because there's a lot of very plot-relevant things I like to talk about in this one. It's not like, oh, they thought someone lost. There's always something happening.
Yeah.
So I do recommend checking it out for yourself to get the full experience.
Yeah, if you like this episode on YouTube, like the video. And if you want to rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, we would appreciate that. That would really help us out a lot. Unless you want to rate us 4 stars, because I think things look better when they're 4 stars. I tend to trust things that are 4 stars more than 5 stars.
Rate us a lot. Make more profiles to keep rating us, because the more ratings something have, the more I'm likely to trust it.
Yeah, we're going to farm impressions. Cool.
Anyway, your side is showing again.
Damn it. Fuck.
Now the episode's ending, I can tell you.
Oh, my side pussy. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.